practice. And I thought, as I have come back from practice literally just now, I will show you guys what is in my ice hockey bag, like an actual representation of what I take. So yeah, first things first, which you guys will be leaning against, so you won't see it after this, is my water bottle. I just have a general Warrior water bottle. Pretty much the whole team has a Warrior water bottle because it was the most accessible to get, so got that. If anyone walks in right now, it would be very, very awkward. Can you guys see? Hopefully you can. So like I said, I just had practice, so I have helmet hair severely. This is my helmet. It is the Bauer, what is it called? IMS 5.0 in the size small because I have a small head. But yeah, Bauer helmet. I went for a white one specifically. I was specifically looking for a white one because I don't like the look of the black one. And when I'm watching my tapes back, I wanted to specifically see myself on the ice because we all have the same jerseys. Numbers are hard to see when you're skating fast, so I wanted something recognizable on the ice. So I went with a white helmet. So that goes in my outermost zip pouch here. You know what? You guys can stay there. So that goes in my outermost zip pouch here. I also keep my jerseys there and my water bottle there when I'm not using it. Skate guards, microfiber cloth to prevent rust, and I like to wipe down my skates. These are the Bauer XLP. They're pretty much like general beginner skates, I would say. Like almost everyone on the team bought the same ones because they were just an affordable beginner skate. Bauer X line shin guards. Pretty much you'll see a trend. A lot of my gear, like a lot of my like shin guards, elbow pads, chest protector, a lot of it is the Bauer X line just because that was the most affordable option from Bauer, and it was kind of the most beginner friendly without being too complicated. So a lot of this, almost everything is the Bauer X line. You may be asking why my clear is blue. So clear tape is very hard to get around here unless you go to a dedicated ice hockey shop, which the closest one to me is about 35 minutes to 40 minutes away. And on Amazon, they're charging a lot for clear tape. So I found sport tape, not like the one for injuries, but the one that holds football shin guards. And I thought I'll try that out because it's a lot cheaper. It's like £10 for 6 rolls or something like that. So I tried it, sport tape, and it works. You will notice I put it on my shin guards, not on my socks, because my socks are fine because they're velcroed in, you'll see after. But my shin guards slip, so I need tape to hold up my shin guards. So that's why I have sport tape. And it's worked, so I'm just gonna stick with sport tape instead of clear tape because it's a lot easier to buy and it's cheaper, so I have sport tape. When I'm coming off the practice, I just throw them in, but when I actually pack it away at home after it's been in the wash or after I spray it down with desanitizing, like deodoring spray, I put them at the top of my bag because if I have a structure of where I put everything, I know that nothing's missing that way. Like in my head, if I see everything's in its place, I know that I haven't like left the shin guard at home or something like that because I can see everything is in its place. Also I have OCD, so there's that. So these stay like at the top side of my bag. I was between this and the XLS, but I went with the XLP just because they're around similar price point. But the XLS, they're more marketed towards learning to skate, and I didn't already know how to skate, but I'd skated previously, like as a child and stuff, like when your parents take you to the ice rink. So I knew how to skate, and I wanted something with more rigidity. And to be longer lasting, so I went with the XLP just because I knew I was going to use it in ice hockey as well as just general skating. So I went with the XLPs for that reason. And these stay on the far left zipper. So I have 2 zippers on the side, and then I have the main like all-in compartment and section in the middle. Sorry. So these, give them a wipe down. So I wipe down the actual blade. And then I wipe down the runners too, so there's no water sticking on to it to extend the shelf life because hockey gear is expensive and I'm trying to extend this for as long as possible. And then I just slide the guards on. The guards don't stay on while they're drying, this is just to transport it home, and then I leave everything to dry appropriately. And I dry this upside down with the runners off to prevent rusting. So So these stay on the far left. One thing I will say about these skates, and I don't know if it's skates in general because it's my first time like playing ice hockey when I first got all this gear. I've only been playing for a couple years. So when I got this gear, like it was my first time shopping for gear and everything. So when I got my skates, I didn't realize the laces don't come pre-waxed. Like they don't come with wax laces, they come with standard laces, which makes sense. I don't know why I thought it came with wax laces. But yeah, it only took me one training session to realize I needed wax laces. So I ordered white wax laces separate from Amazon. I think it was like £4 or something like that. So it was pretty affordable. So yeah, definitely get wax laces. And I have my Bauer X shorts. Funnily enough, in the intermediate size because I'm not quite tall enough for the senior size. That just goes in my main pouch. I got plain white hockey socks just because it's a neutral colour. I wasn't sure what colour jerseys we were going to get for the season. So I just went with plain white socks, which I feel like they're a good fit. They're not too off-putting. Then underneath that I have my Bauer, I don't know what the exact name is, but my Bauer, I think it's Techno Fit or Tech Fit or something. Bauer's gel. Self-explanatory. Then I have Gymshark leggings, which I wear underneath because I don't want the shin guards to stick to me because that's gross. Then obviously my jersey, team jersey. I have the home one, which is this one, and an away one, which is blue, and that stays in the helmet section. But for now, I'll keep it in the main section just because it needs to go in the wash. I have my Bauer X elbow pads, intermediate size, obviously. Then Bauer X chest protector or shoulder pads. Then I have my gloves, which are, I don't know the name of these actually. I think they might be Bauer X, but I'm not sure. Bauer X gloves, I'm pretty sure they're Bauer X gloves. I went for these over something like Warrior gloves, which I was also looking at, but I just went for the extra protection and it just felt nicer. And in my baggy tool, I keep sports tape, or clear if you want to call it that, stick tape, scissors, the old laces unwaxed that I didn't use. I just figured I might as well keep it here. Then my actual bag is, oh my gosh, my hair is a mess. My actual bag is a Warrior cargo roller bag. It costs extra for a roller, but I mean, I wanted the convenience of having a roller bag. And my stick is a Bauer X composite stick. So I bought a senior stick because I was in between the sizes for senior and intermediate, and I didn't know the differences in like flex and stuff like that. Because again, I was a first-time hockey player. So I got the Bauer X composite stick in a senior, but then I got it cut down after. So it's cut down to the length of just above an intermediate, but realistically, I should have just got an intermediate. So the flex is kind of all messed up. It's too rigid now, but it's okay. I'm not experienced enough to know anything to do with flex at this point. I'm just trying to get a shot on goal. But yeah, that's what I use. And this is just a training jersey, like a base layer from Primark. But yeah, that is everything I keep in my ice hockey bag. I'm gonna go home now and have a shower.